Hi, thank you for calling support. Let's get you to the right agent. Para español, presione dos. In a few words, how can I help you today?
I need a letter.
I'm having trouble understanding.
So there was a time in my life when I used to drive for Uber Eats and like deliver Eats. It was super fun, like whatever. That's in the past now. It's actually been 2 years since I've done it. My car insurance company called me today and was like, yeah, we need you to send us proof that you no longer work for Eats or else we'll not be able to work with you anymore. So my thing is, okay, that was 2 years ago. You've renewed my car insurance 4 times since then. Why now are you telling me that I need to provide you proof from another company that I don't do it anymore when that was 2 years ago? By the way, they've also asked me to do this, they also asked me to do this 2 years ago, and that's the reason I stopped doing it. So now, sorry, it's too bright. So now we're at a point where I'm calling Uber Eats and I'm trying to get them to answer the phone and they're not answering. This is the life. What's up, guys? Okay, what the is this? This has been on my mirror all day. It will not fall off, even like on the highway going freaking 60 plus miles an hour. What is this? What is this? It looks like a leaf bug. I just don't understand. So I guess I should try to get it off because he needs to go. Oh, I don't even want to touch it. Oh, I know what I'll do. Like, get the out of here, bro. What are you doing? Yeah, you need to go. Your time is up. It's in the car. Oh my god, it's in the fucking car. Oh my god, it's in the fucking car. Yo, I really f***ed this up. Oh my god. Yo, he needs to get. Stop playing with me. No, get out. No, get. No, he didn't just go down there. So now I have to grab him. This is just torture at this point. I don't want to be this guy. No. Why is this happening to me? Okay, hold the What's up? I'm back now. It's Sunday. Yesterday was my grandmother's birthday. I don't know how old she turned. Actually, I feel like even if I asked her, she probably wouldn't have told me. But I just ate a bunch of cake and now I am chilling in my room. Oh, so my parents just put out their Halloween decorations. And well, not really Halloween, I want to say fall decorations, and they grew their own pumpkins. So like instead of going out and like buying pumpkins from like the store, they grew their own. Like I saw them growing in our backyard with the vines and everything, and now they're like out on display as like decorations. Like I just posted it to my Snapchat story. I'll show you right now. Like how sick is that? Like those are like actual pumpkins, like that my parents grew themselves. That's exciting. Okay, so I have a little story time for you guys. Yesterday at work, me and my coworkers, we all decided to order wraps from this pizza place store that we usually order wraps from, and they're usually good. But there was this particular time where we ordered wraps, and my wrap and another one of my coworkers' wrap were like made horribly. Like the amount of ranch dressing they put on the wrap was just like disgusting. So we decided, okay, next time we order from there, we're not getting that wrap because that wrap is terrible. Now, back to yesterday, we decided to order wraps again. And me and my other coworker got the same wrap, except this time it was a barbecue chicken wrap. When I tell you, when this wrap came, they smothered it in barbecue sauce. It was like a wrap of barbecue sauce. There was probably like one piece of we asked for lettuce and tomato. There was probably a flimsy piece of tomato in there, a few like rabbit pieces of lettuce, probably like 4 pieces of chicken, some cheddar cheese, and then all the rest of it was just all like Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. It was like they used the entire bottle on mine and on my coworkers. When we picked it up, it was like dripping of barbecue sauce. When I tell you, I was so angry, because who in their right mind would think that having a wrap smothered in barbecue sauce is like good? Like, would you eat this wrap that you're making right now? Like, it didn't make any sense to me. So what I started to think was, are they doing this shit on purpose? Like, are they purposely like making these wraps awful so that like I just can't, like, I was so angry. Like, I didn't have breakfast that day, so I was super hungry, and I knew I ordered a barbecue chicken wrap from them before, and it was so divine, so good. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna order it again. And they just ruined the wrap. Like, I was so angry. But it got me thinking, like, they're definitely doing this shit on purpose. Like they're like, you went out of your way to add more barbecue sauce. Like, most people don't put enough sauce on things. Like, you have to ask for like extra. Like, when you go to Subway and they're like putting your sauce on your sub, like, you always have to be like, can I have a little more? Because they're usually, people are like stingy. When I tell you, they were way too generous. Like, I literally like convinced myself in my head that they did this on purpose. This was an attack, and now war has begun. Like, I was so fucking mad about that. Okay, so it's almost my favorite time of the day, bedtime. It's funny because I titled this video Day in the Life of a Wannabe Influencer, but I don't even want to be an influencer. Like, I'm not like into like all that shit. Like, if you even check my Instagram account, I think the last time I posted a picture was like last year from this date. Honestly, the only reason I'm starting to get active with this YouTube account again is because I'm just bored. My life is starting to become like this like circle of the same thing, months on months on months on months, and then turns into a year that I'm just like, yo, I need to change. Okay, let me think. What's going on? My grandmother just asked me like what I wanted for Christmas, and it was like October. But I went online and I was like looking for, you know, options of things that I want, and I just realized that everything that I want is like over $1,000. It's like, I don't even know like what to ask for, because like there's not really anything I want. I think like as you get older, I guess it's not really about like the gifts anymore. Of course, it's just about like the vibe more. But I've always sucked at that though. Like, I've always sucked at like forming together a Christmas list. Like, I don't know how to. Every Christmas, like, I have like probably like 6 gifts under the tree, and like my sisters will have like 20. Like, maybe it's a boy girl thing, I don't know. So right now everyone's doing this new haircut, like called like the mullet, which isn't even really a mullet. It's like long on the top, long down the back, but like short on the sides, but like not long down the back where it's falling. It's like right at the end of the freaking hairline. I just think that's so funny, because like sometimes I think that I'm ahead of my time, because I literally had that haircut in like high school maybe, or maybe like the start of college. And it's funny because I got the idea from Usher, because he had it and it was called like the South of France haircut, and it was like long on the top and then like long down the back, but like short on the sides. And like I just kind of like went with that haircut until I finally just cut the back and then just let it like grow. No way it's 6:56 p.m. and I'm ready to like fall asleep. There's no way. Nah, there's a way. I just want to talk about how tough it is to be in your mid-20s. Like, when I turned 21, I told myself, I will not spend my entire year of being 21 sober, like at all. Now I'm 25 and I'm like, what was I what? Like I don't even go outside anymore. But the thought of even like partying the way I used to 4 years ago, 3 years ago is like not even an option anymore. A party for me now is coming home after work and laying in my bed and watching a really good movie in my room with the lights out, or maybe the lights at like that bluish purple color, very dim, so that I can just barely see everything in the room. I can really just only see the screen of my TV. Bonus points if I'm drinking a White Claw or Truly maybe. Probably won't even finish the entire thing. I'll probably just drink half of it and then passing out and going to sleep probably before the movie ends. Like that is a party for me. I'm definitely grateful for how far I've come. Like I'm glad that that is now considered exciting to me. At the same time, I think like, wow, like how sad, because I go on social media and I'll see people that are my age like just outside, and sometimes I think like, damn, like what am I missing out on? Like I feel like there's a whole life out there that I'm just not a part of, and then I think I'm probably not missing out on anything. Like I did that stuff already. Like shut up, Jamal. Like you did that stuff already. Like you had your fun already. So that to you is not fun. But didn't those people have the same type of fun? So why are they still doing it? Aren't you tired of that? When do you like at what age? Is it age? At what point in your life do you say, you know what, I need to make a change? I'm not judging anybody. I'm just going back and forth. Maybe I'm just at a little phase right now where like this is like where my greatness peaks. Just for now. I don't know. I'll check back in with you next year. We'll see. Okay, so it is now time for the part of the video that you're actually here for. Yay! In this part of the video, I'm going to be explaining what are the dangers, in my opinion, of living in Jacksonville, Florida. So I have them all. Okay, so a few dangers that I have are, there are a lot of alligators in Jacksonville, Florida. Actually, there's a lot of wild animals in Jacksonville, Florida in general. There was this one time when I was coming home from work and I pulled into my driveway and I see this like flamingo looking bird. It wasn't a flamingo, but it was like white. I want to say it had like a yellow neck, maybe a yellow head and a yellow neck, and it was just like long legs walking across the lawn, and it was probably like 2-3 feet tall. Like it was like weird, and it was like walking across the lawn, and I just like sat in my car and I just watched it walk across the lawn onto the neighbor's lawn, and then I made sure it got to the next lawn, and then I literally got out of my car, like ran inside, and that was that. So there's a lot of random wild animals in Jacksonville, Florida, so you definitely want to look out for those. The next thing, obviously, you know, there's crime everywhere. Not really too much you can do about that, but I will say that thankfully within the 2 years that I lived there, I didn't see any crime, especially violent crime. That does get reported a lot in the news down there. So if you're, you know, worried or anxious about that, like definitely subscribe to the news down there, because they will report wherever your area is if you do decide to go down there. Oh right, another thing is car accidents. Car accidents are pretty common there. When you're driving, you definitely have to make sure you are anticipating what you're doing, anticipating what the cars near you are doing, just to avoid an accident, especially when you're on the highway, because you just don't know what anyone's gonna do. A lot of the movement that happens on the highway sometimes can be like spontaneous. You'll just be driving, then out of nowhere you'll just see the car behind you. You know how crazy drivers can be, so you just gotta look out for that and just always be cautious about where you are in your surroundings, and always, you know, just being safe while driving. And last but not least, the summers are always hot there, like extremely hot, to the point where you're not gonna want to leave your house until the sun goes down to like run your errands, because it does get really freaking hot. So yeah, definitely look out for that as well. So yeah, those are the dangers of living in Jacksonville, in my opinion. Okay, back to the video.
Didn't let me